Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. If you're new to my channel, we are in the middle of a sublimation series, and today we are going to continue with sequined pillows. You guys are probably familiar with these. You've seen them in the stores. They have a colored side and then they have a white side. You can actually sublimate on the white side. I also have a blank in, and excuse the crinkling, I have these still in plastic so they don't get dusty. But I have one with rose gold and white, and I have one with a blue and white. They also have many other colors that you can get to sublimate, but today we're going to be doing this white and silver one. I hope you can see that up close. So these are really easy to do. And again, if you're new to my channel, we have already done a sublimation t-shirt. We did sublimation mugs. We did sublimation coasters. And we also made a sublimation mouse pad. So if you're interested in those, I'll link the playlist in the description below the video. And I'll also link all of the products that I'm using today in the video description below. So the first thing we're going to do is preheat our press. I've got my press preheated to 400 degrees. I'm going to send my print to the Sawgrass printer, and I have a Mac, so I just drop it right into their print manager and it will start printing here in just a moment. So while that's printing, I'm going to move the camera and show you what we need to do to prepare our pillow. So excuse the mess I've got going on over here, but here is the sequin pillow. So you can see if, let's turn it the right way. If I put it this way, I have the silver sequins showing. I want to work with the white sequins, so I'm going to make sure that everything is flipped to the white. And I don't have to worry about the edges because the print's not going to go all the way to the edge, but anywhere that I'm pressing, I want to make sure is on the white. I'm then going to take my lint roller and lint roll just to make sure that I don't have any lint or fibers or dog hair, which is common in my house, on the area where the print's going to be. So I've got everything on the white side. You might have to manually flip over a sequin or two, but looks like everything's good here. And it looks like my print is done. So let me flip the camera back up. All right, there we go. I am going to pre-press this just for a minute or so on the area where the print's going to be, because it's got a little bit of a crease in it just from shipping. So I want to make sure that I get that out. So I'm just going to put a piece of parchment paper on the top and press it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is put my print on, and I like to do that over at my desk, so I'll flip you back around so you can see. Don't mind wriggly or brinkly down there. Here's my print, and actually, oh yes, it mirrored. Okay, you want to make sure that you mirror it. If you use the Sawgrass print manager, it will automatically, by default, mirror. So I'm just going to place this right here in the center, and I'm just kind of eyeballing it. The zipper's down here, so I'm going to make this be the top, and then I just want to make sure all those sequences are face down. And I'm going to tape mine into place using the heat transfer tape. And again, I'll link all of this in the description below. All right, let me flip the camera back up. Here we go. So I've got my design taped down. I'm going to place it on the heat press, and I'll have this heat press linked in the description below. This is a craft heat press. I love it. It's perfect size. It's not too bulky for my craft room. I'm going to place a piece of parchment paper on the top. That just protects any ink that might come through from getting on my press and potentially contaminating my next project. So I'm going to close the press. I've got it on medium heat 400 degrees and, oops, 55 seconds. There we go. So you might need 40 to 55 seconds, somewhere in there. You're going to have to see what works best for your particular press. I'm going to let that count down and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have counted down and we're just going to reveal the sequin pillow. I'm going to remove my parchment paper. If it has any kind of sign of the design on your parchment paper, you need to pitch it. If you can see the least little bit, because it will get onto your next project. So I'm just going to very swiftly remove the design. You can see it's barely on there now. And here's my sequined pillow. So we're going to let this cool down just a moment. All right, are you ready for the big reveal? Here is the sequin pillow, and isn't it awesome? But watch. The kids are going to go crazy for this. I'm going to make Evie and Elsa one using the blue pillow, and Ace is all about Baby Yoda right now. So these are a lot of fun. I think they'll be great gifts. They'll be great for birthday parties or sleepovers. You could make all the kids their own little pillow. Again, I will link all of the products used in the description below the video, including a link to my craft heat press. I love this press, including a link to my sawgrass printer and the pillow blanks. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, see you guys. Bye. For more sublimation tutorials, check out these videos. Make sure and subscribe. Click that bell so that you're notified every time there's a new video. See ya. Bye.